Department of Business Administration UG of Hindustan College of Arts and Science. I extend a warm welcome to all the participants, dignitaries, and our esteemed resource person for today's session of the National Level Virtual FDP on Empowering Education Foundation and Frontiers of Business Analytics. Now I take the privilege of inviting respected head of the department, Dr. P. Sarada Mani ma'am, to deliver the welcome address and extend a warm greeting to all dignitaries and the esteemed resource person for this faculty development program. Thank you, Anya. Highly respected professors, directors, and all other top-level professors from all other educational institutions and industry across India, and the coordinators of this event, Dr. Kavita ma'am and Sylvia ma'am, and all other organizing committee of our department, and also some of the resource persons, some of the research scholars also have joined in this group. So, on behalf of Department of Business Administration, Undergraduate Department, BBA, and Hindustan College of Arts and Science, I extend my warm welcome to you all. So today's topic under the theme of national level virtual FDP on empowering education foundation and frontiers of business analytics. On this particular day, day one, advancing business analytics in industries. So we have invited Mrs. Jagadishwari Srinivasan ma'am, Vice President, Head Business Transformation, Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Company Limited, Pune, to address all the participants on this topic. We have invited the industry people also here because the business analytics plays a very crucial role in today's data-driven business landscape. So it plays very important in decision makings. So in this respect, we have invited industry people along with the academicians in order to address the people how to frame the syllabus and curriculum to enable the students to equip themselves skill and knowledge to the expected level of industry. So we have organized with this FDP with the support of principal and management. So on behalf of management and principal and all other faculty members over here, I extend my warm welcome to our resource person, Mrs. Jagadishwari Srinivasan ma'am, and all other participants across India for this wonderful 5 days faculty development. Wish you all have a great learning. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Over to Danya, MOC. Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome. We are greatly honored to have with us Mrs. Jagadishwari Srinivasan, ma'am, Vice President and Head of Business Transformation at Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Company Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. With over 2 decades of experience, she has played a vital role in driving innovation insurance solutions and enhancing operational excellence. She holds an MBA in Information Systems, a Bachelor of Law, and certifications including leadership with AI from ISD and Six Sigma Black Belt. Known for her expertise in insurance, team management, and MIS, she is passionate about fostering collaboration, empowering teams, and delivering customer-centric solutions that contribute to sustainable growth. Ma'am, we are truly privileged to have you with us today. With great respect, I invite Mrs. Jagdishwari Srinivasan, ma'am, to address the gathering and deliver today's session. Over to you, ma'am.
Hindustan College in Arts and Science, and to your principal, Dr. Ponuswamy, your HOD, Dr. Sarda Mani, and once again, special thanks to Dr. Kavita and Ms. Sylvia. Thank you all. Yeah, so the topic what you have chosen is very apt for the current situation, how the industry is going on. Because the moment we complete all our education, the next one is some we do startups, or some join in the companies, or some trying to get the experience the domains. There are multiple domains whatever available in the universe. So this is the initial stage where the kids are completing their studies, but being all your faculties, you all are spending your time to understand and provide your expertise on what you can extend to the education sector. Some So if we pick up this analytics, ideally we can understand why analytics is required nowadays and what is analytics. Many might be not able to understand what is analytics. So if you are able to understand why this analytics is being used, so that will help us to understand what is analytics. Example, whatever be the analytics we say, the data is the primary source, whatever and wherever. The primary source is our data. For example, if we go for any industry, especially hospital industry, if we pick it up, there n number of patients with n number of issues they come up. So there, if you see, if any big hospital, if you go, there are many departments, and with doctors, specialization has been mentioned over their board. Someone with general medicine, some come up with sports medicine, some come up with only gynecologist. Likewise, if you see, there are
Dear attendees, kindly, since some technical issues, kindly bear with us.
extremely sorry for the inconvenience. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible now.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So if you go back to understand why analytics is important, then we can understand what is analytics. So just I want to explain in few words. First, we have to analyze based on the availability of the data. So data is playing a crucial role here. Based on the data, first we have to try to understand what had happened in the past. And then we come to the moment if we want to understand what had happened in the past, then that will help us to understand why did it happen. The moment if we are able to understand why did it happen, then we will try to identify what will happen. Means we are analyzing our past, why and what happened. With that, we are moving into the phase of what will happen, and then what Yeah, Sylvia. Okay, so the moment if we do all these things, then we can identify with the same data what will happen, what we should do. If we have to understand, for example, we need not to go beyond anywhere or pure technically to understand this example. I'm picking it up. In our education field, n number of students providing their application, submitting their application. So the applications are coming up with their age group and their background and based on the annual income. Likewise, there are n number of parameters we define. Those parameters will help us to do all these analysis. So last year, if we say the quantum of the applications what we received last 4 years or last 5 years, that will help us to understand how many number of applications getting increased day by day, the year on year. First year we may receive 1,000, second year 2,000, third year 3,000, 4 and 5. So this is defining our quantum of applications what we received. And then if we go, why did it happen, or how many courses we have. For example, arts and science, if we, for example, we'll pick it up 15 to 20 courses are available. Against each course, how many applications we are receiving. When we receive applications, further we can analyze. The first year students are applying more, or there are breakup and then they are applying more. When we come to this stage, then further we can analyze the applications we received from the students, the most applied course, which course they applied for. That will answer. The moment you understand, and it may differ from place to place, based on the geographical area too. So we need not to bother. But when it coming into analytics, these are all the areas, data points will help us to identify what course or which course they like more to apply. Or when these many courses are there, which one is least applied course also we can able to understand. When it is coming to least applied course, in case you plan to invest more or you plan to hire new lecturers or professors to that particular course, those can be avoided. At the same time, this data will help us to understand how many already available courses and most applied for. In the most applied for, how we can enable, increase more enablers, like increasing your staff, increasing the lecturers, or increasing all other amenities what you have. In case something is not available related to that, you can provide. So this is a small example I'm saying. So this is what, but technically speaking, what does analytics means? It is the use of statistical and AI techniques to extract insights from business. So business in the sense, all the business, whatever running in the entire universe, we all are running for the profit or shareholders' benefits. So when business comes, the profit is playing the crucial role. When anyone going for profit, it is like we are working in the reverse manner. What is my profit today? And what should be my profit tomorrow? To achieve that, what I have to do? I have to increase my business volume. To increase that business volume, what I have to do? Again, these 4 points will come. What had happened? Why it had happened? How to do it? And what am I going to do? Like that, the answers, if we pick it up. How this will help us? So this is helping us to identify the descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and perspective analytics. But everything, whatever the type of analytics or whatever you do, the base is the data. So maintaining the proper data is the basic requirement in any organization, not only in educational or any organization. If you see, the business is spending lots of money in creating their database. Only the Excel files being maintained. The entire data is in our Excel file. We call it as MIS or spreadsheets. So there we create a number of columns and rows and we put our data, and there manually we create everything. Whatever we need, manually we created. And during the evaluation, it came up with more and more inputs, and they come up with the formulas. If you go and see in the home page, the upper side in the entire Excel, we can see it was not like that, but now they enabled with. You write down your cost. Usually the difference between is cloud computing and all, where we have our database in one particular place. Now it is in the cloud and we can share anywhere in the world. And in future, not even future, we can say now this has been developed with our generative AI. Those things are playing. So being from current situation, understanding what is analytics as well, how we have utilized and how are we going to utilize the analytics is the crux of this understanding. And this analytics is being applied everywhere, all the businesses. And if we speak healthcare, how are we using it to see or to monitor the patients and predictive diagnosis based on the available data, our system, or we can say our artificial intelligence that is deciding or identifying what type of diagnosis the doctors, especially pediatrician and all, they say first 2 days or first 3 days. Even where exactly it is helping you see, when COVID came, we evaluated and we moved to our digitalization. The doctors come and give their diagnostic or they are consulting through video call. There are many applications available in the market. We can similar way the application is helping us to connect with the doctor, and he is diagnosing us based on the data. And in case so especially if we talk about credit scoring is a known thing. Everyone is aware about CIBIL scores. Whenever we approach any financial institution to borrow money, they come up and say that your CIBIL score is only this much. Sometimes they say this is a good score, we are able to provide. Sometimes they say no, your CIBIL score is less than this requirement, so we are not able to provide this. This is what their generic analysis, the trend is going on. So based on the individual's net worth, right? Our data is being created and archived somewhere. From that data, the CIBIL score is being calculated. So they come and say that this is your CIBIL score. Even if anyone having mobile application of any or the recommendation, I don't know whether if you go Amazon, in case the moment we go to your Google, usually what you type, the moment if you go, it is in the history or it is being captured from our utilization of the systems in all the from all the applications. Then it says that speaking with Kavita that we both are planning to go for vacation somewhere. If you speak about that particular place or something, then you will get automatic notifications from your Facebook. Supply chain, again, there are n number of numerous business partners they engaged. So the moment you enter any single product, there are hundreds of service providers who does the business or who is manufacturing. Those people are available. So whenever you purchase next time, just you notice even plus name. Along with that, their feedback reviews out of 5, what is their score? So in case of any your feedback or you want to return it and all, or while saying, the first recommendation comes with you please check what is the rating. You have to choose this particular seller or you supposed to avoid the seller. In that way, it helps us. And telecom churn prediction in the sense, the moment customers are customer base is there 1,000 or there are usually they have crores and crores, but ideally and there are I'm using Jio or I'm using BSNL. When you go insurance or your mutual funds, your trading account, whatever is available, so that statement comes up with the entire portfolios details, everything. You need not to go data. Means when you go and submit any or go and file your income tax, all the information is already provided from one source. What are the multiple sources you are owning? So entire data comes. So these are all the data helps government to update or understand what is the income group, how many. So that is being decided based on this group. It is not like one fine day they are deciding to implement. No, not like that. They take out the entire data who are paying the income tax, they group it. Latest changes of GST. So how they come back and reforming the GST, the same database. The one most thing is they have removed the entire GST portion for life. Actually, I'm not able to hear, ma'am. Some raised their hands. Shall I move on?
Continue, ma'am. Continue, ma'am.
Okay. So GST reforms happened. How it had happened? Before that, I don't know how we all are being paid by Life Insurance Corporation of India. This is the biggest life insurance company in India. They are paying and handing over the GST amount to our finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman. Post that, if you see, after a certain period, a month or something, and there are many other products, consumer products, everywhere, wherever the GST, wherever this has been utilized by the middle class, we can say. I don't know the exact difference definition, but still, as per up to 1250cc, from 28% to 18%, they reduced. This is an example I'm taking. Likewise, there are many even consumer durables, they reduced with the GST, where the utilization is more. So likewise, the government in this, whatever we have discussed, see, these all are interrelated. No single use of analytics is standalone and it is not related to anything else. Likewise, we cannot bifurcate anything. Hospital, within the hospital, if we say they called an application or any software, they use it. Within the hospital, data will help them to identify the patients, what type of patients, and how many. If we need to do the bigger level, pan India, our All India Medical Association is maintaining such kind of data. They collect, they do research, they do stats. It's not like it is from the government or something. Open data might be pan India, the organization spread out like your institution, or a hospital is playing only one place. Within Coimbatore, for example, within Coimbatore, a hospital, likewise, they collect the data based on the geographical area, it differs. So this is called sources of foundations you get. The moment you go, top 10 colleges in Coimbatore, or top 10 in India, top 10 in custom, the patients are keep on coming. No problem. New application, I got it. I'm keep on registering and going ahead. But how this will help us? The big organization or big organizations, they maintain separate databases for them. In that databases, they create how many patients came to my hospital in a particular branch. So what we are going to use it. Like we discussed that 4 questions, right? In that, if you see descriptive, the data language, but at the end of the day, if you go and see one particular cell, the data what I mentioned, Jagdishwari Srinivasan, I'm the patient, this mentioned in one particular cell. And then what is Jagdishwari's age? What many frequencies she had? Even this is helping them. If you see any big hospital and all, the moment you go and see first time, they likewise only Jaga's data. Likewise, how many patients are visiting, the entire patient's data is keeping somewhere. So somewhere if you go, this is the simple data. But when you create your data over the period of time, our DB will become or how we need. So that time we have to introduce the advanced technologies. So there it comes with, we are able to understand and know anyone can utilize it. And then the third one is how to optimize or simulate it. In case, for example, normal grocery what we buy at home, every month we do budget. Grocery, this much is we are going to spend. For example, 10,000 rupees we are spending for grocery every month. A simple analytics I'm saying. You please list out all your months, which month, how much you spent for your grocery. And in detail, if you go for which utilization of which item you are repeating again and again, or you take out your grocery list of past 3 months. Each item, grocery item you have mentioned and quantity also. If you are seeing your pattern, some months we will not buy a particular item. Some months we buy. But some months, items, you can identify the pattern. In case if I buy paneer every month, this much less, spend less. That decision we can take easily. So this is how we have to identify and use. But nowadays, Power BI is becoming very popular. And SaaS models, learnings are very famous tools. that gives the insight to any business. Analytics, real-time data plus storytelling, components of this, or we can say subset of this. So whenever the big data is there, or we have to do it with proper understanding, because data can be utilized, and we are in the education industry, and normally to increase our skill set. So generally speaking, anywhere, wherever we go, have any scientific data, it's not available with us. In this course, what is his another optional subject? Or in case if we ask in that age, we might be able to add value by introducing a new skill set, whether we can get more students or only doctors or engineers in our dreams. But when we go and study, after that, really, we sometimes the kids doesn't know what technical skills required for analytics, because the future is with and only with artificial intelligence in the entire universe. So what kind of technically, how will I be able to qualify? If you see, then yes, we have to understand the languages of Python or R languages, statistics, machine learning, or artificial intelligence, visualization, everything. The tools, whatever available, I have to learn technically. The moment I'm database or analytics, there I'm able to do value addition. So how, in case if I'm technically qualified, how will I be able to do the value addition? Means when I develop certain languages, when the organization is per. So initial, I'm saying, when I am very much knowledgeable or something, then I can go beyond that also. Even I'll be able to develop a new tool also. There is no restriction in that. And how this will help us in the domains or business. Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, Sivya, Miss Ma'am Satya Ma'am is raising her hand, but
Satya ma'am, do you have any queries? Satya ma'am, can you please unmute your mic? Ma'am, you can proceed, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so business in the sense, for example, healthcare industry or automobile industry, aviation, education, insurance, banking, finance. There are many businesses. So how will I be able to do value addition there? By gaining the domain knowledge, the domain expertise. The moment I'm a domain expertise, I can go and do value addition by you have to maintain our data in this way, or otherwise you please provide me the data in this fashion so that I will be able to take a decision on this. Think you are able to understand. In case I'm in a hospital where the least patients are visiting my hospital, so that will help me to understand. I'll go and say, see, for this particular division, gastroenterology, we can take it. The patients very divert the patient to somewhere nearest branch or not. Likewise, I'll be able to take a decision. So this is called domain knowledge. The moment anyone is expert in the domain, they will be able to collaboration, we can say. In that way, we can do the value addition. So in the universe, not all are engineers to contribute in developing. It's not necessary. Even if I am able to, what to say, expertise in anything or any domain, we can say it is not necessary. But beyond that, where first, if we speak, we should have a proper data to do this analysis. If we say the grocery we discussed, if I have last 3 months grocery list, items list in my time, I require, but not at all I'm purchasing. It's a simple analysis, right? So first I should have a data and that has to be stored in a proper database. And if in the Excel file, I'm able to utilize it. This is a simple thing, but The industries are not like that. They have huge data and they have in TVs and it's in the cloud, it is in the DC. Likewise, in case if I have to utilize Power BI, the Power BI is an application. This has to be create the required data sets, what I require. And so that should be proper. Even though I have my own database, the tool should get integrated properly. Whatever tools I'm using, then only it is possible. There we face challenges many times. Sometimes certain criteria can say. And lack of skilled workforce. Because this is a, what to say, we are in a developing country. Of my request, you can say that our kids who are studying in this level, the colleges, being a faculty, you please help them to learn such skill sets. They worked some 2-3 years experience or at what different levels they join, right? But if they are not able to understand or the required skill set is not there, it will be very difficult to learn our knowledge. But still, if we are not able to utilize that skill, first thing is I have to develop my skill. Second thing is I have to utilize my skill properly. So, and privacy concerns. Privacy means data privacy is very much required. And best example is ChatGPT. Is whoever working in big organizations, you can check with them. This is not being allowed to install in your office assets. In office asset means I joined in a company, not be able to install ChatGPT. The reason behind it is GPT is an open source. Open source means anyone can access anywhere from anywhere and anytime. So the whatever information available in this facility to me, I'll be utilizing the data, office data. Then what will happen? The GPT, then it will become public to everyone. Anyone in the universe will be able to access, available, becoming public. Anyone can use. Similarly, instead of for my organization data, I'm extracting the entire data to share this with anyone. The confidentiality we have to maintain. We might be sharing this data internally. That's a huge difference. So the data privacy is the biggest concern. And there are occasions happens just like that. And everyone come to know that what has been developed for the particular area, what is the use case. In case someone involved or interested, very much interested in this technical developments, they spend time, they spend might be available, but since we do not have records, any organization not investing or not interested, how we can help us, being an education institute, particular specialization can be done. It's not across the industry, it is applicable. The use case is there. Yes, we have to develop the skill set of it. How we can improve our skill set of the students and that to your students. And in case if you are implementing this in the research field or in your organization, and all big institutions or corporates they are working with, you can suggest them to get it in the particular department, so at least they can understand the basics. I don't know whether they will be able to. No, they definitely they cannot do from the day one, but they'll go on. So Kavita and Sylvia, you can proceed.
Hello. Ma'am, that was a very good elucidation. Thanks so much. Can you please let me know, what is the significance of HR analytics? Would there be an intervention using HR analytics and AI so that we can actually streamline this particular recruitment process?
Yeah, the practical difficulty is this. In case if I'm from the automobile industry, exactly, I don't know in the inside how many divisions are there, but in the same automobile industry, in case if I'm searching for any resource to sell my product, then my requirement is different. In case if I need someone in my manufacturing unit, then my requirement is different. And their requirement is different. They come up with different requirement of the skill sets. So in case if this is the difficulty, it's in field and how many years of experience they need experience. Likewise, if we have certain parameters, then it will become easy for us. It is not only that implemented 100% artificial intelligence in deciding this. Their entire what to say the entire recruitment revolves person, but I think I have given
Thank you
few
for that.
points. I'm so sorry.
Sir, for more detail, please attend day 4 sessions, sir. There's applications of business analytics.
Anybody having queries? Or shall we go to vote of thanks?
Now, before we move on, everyone are kindly requested to switch on their camera to take a photo. So, thank you, session. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Information. Thank you.
Thank you all.